Hello YouTube, Dirt Rally 2 has just dropped and should you get the pre-order is the question. Let's find out. The pre-order comes with the Porsche 911 RGT class car and it is really good. The plain edition also comes for the same $60 and it's got the Porsche 911 GT if you pre-order. And the Porsche is fast. And the best part, it is nimble and it's precise, which is unmatched in its class. The Porsche is the lightest RGT class car available, and for that reason alone, it probably is worth it. Not to mention its unique configuration of rear engine and rear wheel drive makes it a unique experience. It is a very precise car. It is German after all. It is quite engaging to drive and very eager to change lines and follows the track camber easily. It is quite involving for the driver, but it's an enjoyment in itself. Compared to others in the RGT class, it's the lightest car. It's got the smallest and least powerful engine, sending 425 horses to the rear wheels. Now that may sound less, but it's a rally car. What's 425 horses doing on two wheels? And it doesn't really work well on the gravel. It just tends to wallow about and not be a good boy on gravel. This car on gravel behaves very badly, so please don't try it. I wouldn't recommend it unless you want to hurt yourself. Lift off oversteer is a very painful thing to find out. As I was saying, on tarmac it's a very different story. It's got much more grip than its RGT rivals, and it uses all that grip to dance from line to line, turn to turn, and camber to undulations in the road. Might be a bit too eager, but it'll scurry about as the road cambers and undulates, requiring a wide-eyed driver to keep it in check. But it's not a chore for the driver. As demanding as the task is, it's very enjoyable. It's quite engaging and it is quite a lot of fun. Compared to the other cars in its class, so there's the Vantage, there's the Camaro and there's the Mustang. The Mustang and Camaro both kind of feel similar. They're heavy front engine cars. They also have pretty large engines. The Camaro comes with the 6.2 liter engine from the Chevrolet Corvette and the Mustang gets a 5.8 liter engine that puts out around 550 horses. It's also the heaviest. The Mustang weighs in at around 1550 kilos if I remember correctly. So it's not light. So the handling is pretty much like a dragster. You just set it to the next turn and press the accelerator and it goes. However, there is the Vantage. It's the Aston Martin, which is also a GT4 car modified to the rally spec. So the Vantage comes actually quite close to the behavior of the Porsche. Its front engine rear wheel drive configuration notwithstanding. It is quite nimble. It's actually the second lightest car in the class and the weight can be clearly seen to affect the handling. The Vantage does not do as easily or as comfortably the eager changes in lanes and lines or even the directional turns, but it will do it much more stably and reassuringly. The Porsche on the other hand is a bit twitchy, I would say, and requires constant corrections after you made the turn, especially if the road has cambers and slopes. It is quite unpredictable on these slopes and cambers, and for that reason alone the Porsche is maybe not that friendly to drive. Concluding, the game is excellent expansion from where the original Dirt Rally left off, and the Porsche being the very unique car in its class, I think it should be an easy choice to make. You should get the Porsche.